He was just 16, walking through the broken streets of a forgotten town, with nothing but dreams in his torn backpack. Every morning, he passed those dusty walls. The world saw just another poor boy, but inside him burned a fire no one could see. His name was Aiden, quiet, humble, and invisible to most. But his eyes carried a promise to rise above everything that tried to hold him down. At home, things were falling apart. His father had lost his job. His mother worked endless hours just to keep food on the table. Their house wasn't silent from peace, it was silent from pain. Each night, Aiden watched his mother's tired hands and whispered softly, "One day, Mom, I'll make things better." At school, he sat alone, torn shoes, old bag, laughter behind his back. He said nothing, not because he was weak, but because he knew his time would come. But one evening, everything broke. An eviction notice on their door. A mother's quiet tears beneath a flickering light. That night, Aiden walked under the cold streetlight and said to himself, "No one's coming to save me. I have to become my own hero." From that night, his life changed. He woke before the sun. He studied with candlelight. He read books about greatness while others still slept. His stomach often growled with hunger, but his heart was full of fire. Pain was his teacher. Silence was his classroom. Months passed. Slowly, the world began to notice. He entered an essay competition, and won. A small trophy in his hand, but a giant victory in his soul. He saved every coin, bought an old laptop, and taught himself to code. People laughed again. What can a poor boy do with code? He didn't answer. He just worked. Night after night, his eyes glowed in the blue light of that screen. Failure after failure, he kept going. Every error became a lesson. Every sleepless night built his future. Until one day, his small app went viral, helping thousands of students learn for free. He couldn't believe it. The boy the world ignored had built something that mattered. Soon, he was invited to speak at a youth conference. Standing on stage, lights in his eyes, heart pounding, he said, "Don't wait for life to get easier. Become stronger instead." The crowd stood and clapped. And for the first time, Aiden felt seen. Years later, he built an education startup that gave free tools to poor kids, the same kind of kid he once was. And when people ask how he did it, he smiles and says, "It wasn't luck. It was the moment I stopped waiting for someone to save me." Because success doesn't come to those who have everything. It comes to those who rise, even when they have nothing. So if you're struggling right now, remember this. Your pain is not your ending. It's your beginning. Your struggle is shaping your strength. Your darkness is building your light. One day, the same world that doubted you will stand and applaud you, because every great story